2028, one Big Mac will equal $1 million. From the Gospel of John McAfee. Bro, just learn to code. The Project Freedom Podcast.
Boom. Can you guys hear me now? I was muted. Welcome to the Project Freedom Podcast, episode number 28, where we, and when I say we, I literally mean we, you guys join me on literally the project to freedom, the project to living a self-sovereign life. That's why we're here, right? Obviously, you're here for some other things too, but disregard. Guys, I had an absolutely goofy, insane day today. I've had the goofiest day, week, month, year ever. And boy, oh boy, oh boy. I have so many things that I could say, and I'll try to like be as optimistic as possible as I can about this whole thing. And I know today is AMA, Ask Me Anything, Meta Monday, but first, just allow me, guys, just entertain me the right to, I guess I can just vent to you guys for a second first, but it's gonna be for a reason and a purpose, right? So, but first, guys, let me get caught up with the chat. I know I was late, very, very late, about an hour and a half, an hour and 10 minutes later. No, wait, 45 minutes later. Yeah. So I see all you guys that were in the chat waiting. Obviously, Cody and Clay. Let's see. Don't want to read y'all's personal conversation. Sam staying yes sticker. What is up, Sam? Claybuster wants Cody to know that they knew what to expect this time. They did not practice the skills. Sad reality. We talk about being accountable on here, and these guys were not. Very few people are accountable anymore. I have proof of it today. Cody Moose in the hoose. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink, I suppose. Yep. Very, very, very true. Who else we have in here? Tom Graff, initiate stream. Yes, we must initiate the stream function, Tom. Yeah, just start thinking in life in code. Like, it's just easier, to be honest with you. NPM start. Yep. Good evening, Wade Emery. Hello. Good evening to you, my friend. Orange pill emojis in the chat. I'm hooked on NGU technology. Good. NGU technology is about to, it's doing its job. It's doing its job, to say the least, right? Nick Sledgian, caterpillar emoji, butterfly emoji, caterpillar emoji. This weekend, Nick, we, Sam and Pablo and I went to go ride lift scooters throughout the city. And Pablo's favorite line to when he goes up to a female to meet one, his favorite line is to just go up to them and just say broccoli emoji. And it is indeed a deadly opener, my friends. NPM start, help. No need for help anymore. Where's Josh? I'm here. Antonio, NPM install Josh. What's up, Antonio? Glad to see you, man. Who else we got in here? Alex in the house. What's going on, my friend? Am I missing anybody? Babe Honker. What is up, Babe Honker? All right, guys. So instead of prefacing this one by like showing you guys the crappy news. What's up, Osa Chain? Orange pill emojis in the chat. I would like to first talk about, I guess, 2021, right? You guys all know everything is just essentially like we're literally living in like circus world now, right? which is fine. All right, we want to live in circus world. That's okay. All right, I'm sure we can all accommodate in some way, shape, or form in order to be circus proof. But the older and older I get, the more and more I do things, the more I begin to realize that just like people are just generally untrustworthy and also unintelligent. Literally. Now, I know that sounds very mean, facetious, maybe a little bit dramatic, but I most of you guys have either experienced this or seen this, or you will in the future. But in 2021, I've just decided that there's literally nobody that I can trust. I just unless you're gonna prove to me that you're trustworthy, and that you're not gonna do the rug pull, I don't trust you, because I've spent too many years of my life just trusting anyone that I just was just a person, right? Now, why is that? I came from a very good traditional family. Came from a very good traditional family, and it was instilled for me in an early age that I just need to be a good man, right? You just got to be just be a good boy, bro. Just be a good boy, right? Be a good boy, play by the rules, do the right thing. Which, if we lived in a merit-based society like we used to, but we no longer do, that would actually be the optimal thing that any human could do, is to live in a merit-based society, be a good boy, play by the rules, right? But what happens when we no longer live in a society like that, and you play by the rules, you be a good boy, you just do the things that you're supposed to do, you start to get punished for it. It starts to be painful for you, and those things start to not work out for you so well, right? Over time, you evolve to realize I can't give up any of my trust to anybody unless they've at least been verified by me or someone extremely close to me. And even if they are verified by someone extremely close to you, then you should still probably, you can maybe like be a little bit lenient on them, but you should still verify them yourselves, right? If you're a nice guy, which, by the way, I am a nice guy. I'm a very kind person. I've never gone out of my way to illicitly harm somebody up until probably about the end of 2020. The last few months, 2020, I kind of had like this life-changing series of events, which seems to happen almost every year now, on a weekly basis now, actually. But I just kind of like stopping being such a nice guy. And when I say go out of your way to hurt somebody, I don't literally mean like go and punch a random person in the street, right? What I like to do is what I call the reverse rug pull. So once you get the rug pulled from underneath you so many times, you start to become rug pull aware, all right? And you start to see the same rug pull patterns happen over and over and over again. And you can start to predict these things. And also the people that are doing the rug pull, you start to get like a psychological profile of these type of people. And then you start analyzing their actions, and the things just start to line up to say, oh, this is a rug pull coming. So what you do is you simply do a counter rug pull. You literally reverse the rug pull. And you have to, because in this life, in 2021, if you are going to be a nice guy and play by the rules, you're going to get rugged, bro. Seriously, you're going to get rugged, right? What you need to be doing is focusing on yourself and focusing what's on the best thing for you, because, guys, there's literally nobody on this planet that is going to care about you as much as you care about yourself, all right? I am a good person. I inherently care a lot about a lot of people in my life. I care a lot about my clients. I care a lot about family, friendships, meaningful things, but I still never care about these people as much as they care about them, as much as they can care about themselves. Like I literally just don't even have that ability to, right? So you can't be overly nice, guys. Only be nice people who deserve it, right? There was a time where being nice and being honorable, when you have the propensity to do the opposite, when you have the propensity to cause harm, that was a noble thing. It's almost like, you have the ability to severely damage somebody. And if you were just a basic animal, then if these people that are making this kind of blockade in your life, if you're just a basic animal, you just do the damage. You wouldn't even think twice about it, right? But the point is, if you have these abilities to do that, and you choose not to because you choose to do another, you choose to break past that obstacle in another way other than just like your brute force, whether that brute force be from intellect or from a physical threat, right? Like, someone gives you a problem and you're at the gas station, like if you know that you could just knock them out by hitting them in the face because they're causing a conflict, and you don't because you navigate through that situation in another way, you're actually more I would argue that you're a better person. All right. You're literally a better person because you don't need to be doing those things in order to get the thing that you want, right? That's what animals do. They do things based off of reactions to get what they want. That's how it should be, guys. Is it that way anymore? Not really. Most people that are rewarded are the ones who are reactionary now, right? At least when it comes to at least when it comes to short term, right? Definitely wouldn't say that reactionary people are going to be the ones that reward in the long term. I think that's definitely not the case. All right, but point is, guys, don't be overly nice. All right, let me tell you guys a story. That I had. Man, I mean, I could tell you guys quite a few stories of just this last week of just things that have unfolded that just shouldn't have unfolded the way they were. And I had to just deal with them. Let's just talk about the main one that was pretty much been an issue for days and days and days, and was basically sucked up all my time, all my free time today. Like, guys, I hardly even had any time. I've been so busy lately that I haven't really had time to eat more than twice in a day. Literally haven't, unless I have to go out to eat somewhere, which is very painful to me to do. I had a car. My car battery died on me today. I wasn't even able to take care of it until like late in the afternoon. Why, do you ask? Oh, by the way, I run 2 businesses, have this YouTube channel, have dogs to take care of, and also day job. All those things wasn't able to handle any of that stuff because of this problem that I had today and this ongoing problem. And don't worry, guys, the problem is resolved. But I'm going to give you guys a lesson. I'm going to give you guys the story of the problem and then the lesson afterwards, I suppose. So you guys know I've been in the process of selling my house. The house is sold now. And oh my God, that was the most irritating process in the entire world. Literally. It was a pain to buy the house. It's almost like they don't want you to have a house. And when you try to exit, it's just as hard to do. They make it hard to enter and exit at the same time, which is just absolutely. And we could talk about the whys for that as well. But all right. So throughout the whole process, basically the buyers, wanted I'll give you guys a demographic of these buyers. Mid-30s, mothers of children without a husband. Nothing personal to these type of people, but it just so happens that these people, in my experience, and this isn't a blanket statement, in my experience, usually have a certain air of, I guess I could say, have an air of entitlement. So these people just ask for an insanely unreasonable amount of like free things from me. Even though when we listed the house, we listed it selling as is. All right, selling as is, and these people put an offer in to buy it as is. Anyway, of course, anytime a negotiation, especially with real estate, both parties are going to try to get as much out of it as they possibly can. Right now, me over here, I'm trying to take care of all my stuff, and so I just want it sold. All right, if I have to lose an extra $5,000, whatever, that money is money that I can make back in literally like a few days. So that's not important to me. I'd rather have my time and my sanity. Anyway, guys, and by the way, we won't even get started on the whole process of owning a rental property, which is a whole saga in of its own with a plenty of eventful things. But we'll just skip all that entire part up until today. So Friday was the closing of the house, all right? And we had an agreement with the buyer essentially to where we were going to give the buyer a check for $4,000 after the sale was complete, after I received the money, give the buyer a check of $4,000. They can, it's a housewarming gift, right? As a housewarming gift. Not really as a housewarming gift. It was for them to fix some things to fix and change things in the house that they didn't want, even though they could have done that with their own money, right? But then again, everyone is a snowflake these days, and everyone just happens to want everything for free because if you are a hardworking, determined individual, it's unfair for you to be that way, and so therefore you must give up your resources to everyone else. So you guys already know that. You're very familiar with this concept that we have over here in America of people who are not hardworking being rewarded and people that are hardworking being punished. So anyway, how dare I try to deny them of their free goodies, right? Anyway, so if you guys know how a bank wire works, basically, or you guys know what a bank wire is, essentially what had happened was the papers were signed on Friday, and then the bank wire for the money that is given to me from selling my house was supposed to be initiated and then deposited into my account Monday morning. Even though they could have just done this all on Friday, and it could have literally been in my checking account by Friday. But anyway, on Friday, as soon as the papers were signed, like literally within minutes of the papers being signed, my realtor texts me and is like, hey, these people want their money now. They want their $4,000. I was like, all right, well, I mean, do they know like that we made the deal that they're going to get that money after everything's all done and I have the money in my account? And he was like, yeah, but they just want some kind of proof or something like that. I'm like, I don't know what you want me to do. Like, you want me to give them proof? Like, I can call my bank. I can call the manager of my bank, which I have the manager of my bank's phone number. I have a very good relationship with this guy. You want me to call the manager of my bank and get him to kind of like schedule a bank wire? He's like, sure, that's fine. So I do that. And lo and behold, you can't schedule a bank wire because if you guys know how bank wires works, they work based off of the Swift payment processing system, which if you guys don't know what the Swift payment processing system is essentially an instant messaging system from bank to bank. So here's how it works. Someone wants to wire you money. Let's say someone wants to wire you $10,000. Their bank goes to this instant messaging system. They put their hands physically on the keyboard and they type, hey, bank B, we are bank A. We would like to send you X amount of dollars. And then in this case, we're using $10,000 equals X. We would like to send you $10,000 to this checking account. Do you accept? Yes. Boom. We already know they don't literally move cash because there's none of these banks even have cash anymore. But the digits on the screen are moved, and then there you go. You have money in your account. So they didn't do it Friday though. So I wake up Monday morning, and by the way, the whole weekend I was just being harassed about like having to have like some kind of proof for these people to get their $4,000, which is like 4 Big Macs by December anyway, which is just like people are freaking out about $4,000 for repairs, which you need $4,000 for repairs. I'm pretty sure you don't have all those repair. I'm pretty sure you don't have all the contracts lined up for those repairs already. Right. So why are you so desperate to get that money ASAP? Oh, it's because you need it to live off of. All right. Okay. Now that makes sense. Just a hypothesis there, guys. Anyway, so wake up Monday morning, look at my bank account, still don't have the money transferred there. So I think, that's strange. These people were telling me that it would be that the bank wire was initiated on Friday and that it'll be there on Monday morning. There must be some sort of miscommunication here. People must be doing what people do best. Bad quality work, my friends. Because guys, nothing is done effectively. Nothing is done efficiently or in an effective manner anymore. And the more you guys experience, the more you guys move and navigate yourselves throughout life, you're gonna experience this. Just trust me. Well, maybe the younger people might not be able to because you guys don't know what it was like to live in a world where it was efficient and smooth, or where people just simply didn't do awful at their jobs. But nonetheless, I called the title company and I was like, hey, The money isn't in the account yet. Just curious, like, is it possible that you guys maybe had a miscommunication with me, or if you guys maybe sent it to the wrong account? Of course, the lady gets immediately angry and is like, "No, we didn't send it to the wrong place. We're gonna have it in there by 4 o'clock today." And I'm like, "So you didn't initiate the you didn't even initiate the transfer yet, the bank wire yet?" Which, by the way, I called my bank and asked them if they had any incoming bank wires, and I knew that they didn't initiate it yet because my bank had nothing incoming to them. Didn't tell them that, but I knew. So basically, throughout the whole day, I'm waiting for this money to come into my account. Meanwhile, I'm trying to juggle like literally 18 things over in my day-to-day life, like literally like 18 times 10 things. Not even having enough time for myself to eat, but that's okay. I can deal with that. All right. I can deal with that. Meanwhile, the whole day I'm being harassed by these people begging for me to like give them proof of money. Basically, what they wanted, guys, is they wanted me, even though it wasn't supposed to work this way, they wanted me to give them $4,000 ASAP before I got paid. All right. Starting to sound kind of strange to you guys, right? In real life, back in the old ages, guys, back in the BC days, all right, back in BC, before crypto, all right, BC times, before crypto, services were easily handled, all right? It was very simple. It went along lines something like this: you give me money, I give service for you. I give you money, you give good or service to me. Right? It wasn't like, hey, you're going to give me this good and service, and then you're going to give me money first, and then I'll give you money afterwards, which is, didn't work like that. All right. And this lady who doesn't even know me, like, then my realtor's freaking out because this lady's harassing my realtors. And my realtor's like, dude, like, just give me some kind of proof of anything. I'm like, dude, I've done everything that I possibly could. Literally, guys, I was literally being a good boy, doing everything that I possibly could within my power. All right. Offered to pay on both Venmo, Cash App, and Zelle. Tried all of the above. My bank thought that sending $4,000 to these people was suspicious and denied it because it was suspicious, quite frankly. And this lady starts to judge my character without even ever interacting me or knowing me, telling my realtor that I'm playing games when in reality, quite frankly, I don't even want anything to fucking do with this. I want to be able to do my job. I want to be able to deal with my clients. I want to be able to walk my fucking dogs. I want to be able to go and at least answer my emails and fucking at least eat food. But you guys know entitled people, they want things now, even if it's completely like illogical or unfair or not common. All right. So I went out of the way to do everything I could. Then this lady wanted my manager, my bank's number. So I was like, all right, give her the manager the bank's number so that she can call him. Because guys, actually, before Monday morning even happened, last week, I already had my manager given my manager I'm sorry, not my manager, the manager of my bank. I've given this guy information to where to wire money to. And I just told him, hey, as soon as this money comes in, go ahead and wire them $4,000. He was like, all right, man. So we were ready. We were ready to do everything. We basically played by the books. We did everything we're supposed to do. And as you guys can see, you get punished for doing that. And then all of a sudden, basically in my phone, having to deal with my realtor, who is at this point, he's like harassing me, deal with my realtor, which I can't blame him because like, I'm sure he's, he didn't want to be harassed himself, but like, quite frankly, I didn't do anything wrong. And by the way, guys, just to preface the whole reason that we're giving $4,000 back to them was because, and normally, guys, when you make a deal in the house and you're giving extra money towards closing costs or repairs, something like that, it gets deducted from your proceeds so that you don't have to send money to someone and have them send money back to you, which is illogical, right? It's stupid, right? Now, why couldn't we just do it that way? Well, because in the contract, we worded it for repairs, and the lender for the buyer's home didn't allow money for repairs. So essentially, like what they wanted to do, what they're asking for me is to give them money underneath the table. Okay, give them money underneath the table. Okay, they want me to give them money underneath the table and basically break the contingency of their loan agreement. All right. Now, if I really wanted to end all this, I could just pick up this thing right here because I know the name and the number and the address of the lender. And I could just say, hey, you know the people you just lent money to? I got some papers to show you that you're not going to like, and then call it a day. And apparently this lady didn't have any other job other than to just harass me over $4,000 all day, which, again, by the way, legally, I don't have to pay them because they're asking me to do something under the table, which is incorrect. However, since I'm such a good boy, guys, I'm going to pay them. I'm going to give them money because I agreed to it, all right? And plus, I don't want my realtor to get in trouble for any of this. I don't want to make him look bad. So I'm going to pay them. But they basically wanted me to run around town all day long, like, and just like do dancing monkey for them so I can like do things to give them some sort of proof that I'm going to wire them money. No. Fuck you. Fuck off. Get on your knees, suck my dick, or leave me the fuck alone. Because I actually have people that I need to take care of. There are people who actually depend on me for their well-being. There are animals that depend on me to eat. There are people who use my software services that depend on me to fix the bugs when they come. All right. So if you want me to give you free money, which shouldn't be given, then you need to not freak out and bleed all over the floor, and you need to accept it in the manner that is kindly being presented to you, especially after I went through all the hoops to do it for you your way, which I can't even I can't even put a dollar amount to the amount of like money I spent in my time, my valuable precious time, just trying to like use this app to send them money, call this person, send them money. I'm calling banks back and forth, calling people. I basically lost my entire Monday, guys. Basically lost my entire Monday for this. Over someone getting $4,000, which is just absolute asinine. Anyway, guys. Bank wires cut off is at 2 o'clock. All right. And we didn't even get the money in today until 2 o'clock p.m. So they wanted me to go through the bank. And at the very least, my realtor was like, hey, can we at least like get some sort of like verbal or written confirmation from the manager of your bank that you're going to send this bank wire? I was like, sure. If that pacifier is sufficient enough for this woman to be pacified, let's go ahead and do that. So let me call the manager of my bank and harass this guy, which I feel fucking terrible for doing because like none of this has anything to do with him and his life. I'm just someone who uses his bank. All right. So call him. I explain to him the situation. He's like, dude, after you telling me what you're telling me, I can't send that bank wire for you, bro. Sorry, Josh, I just can't. Like, he's like, if you want to go through PayPal or Venmo or something like that, I can't stop you there. But he's like, knowing what I know to cover my end, I can't send that bank wire for you. And I was like, why? He's like, why didn't they just deduct that money from the proceeds like everyone else does when they buy a house? And I was like, yeah, it's a good point. They couldn't do that because if the lender found out, the lender would have been upset about that. So basically what they're asking me to do is do shit under the table, which, by the way, guys, the first time when I bought the house, I ran into a similar problem. It was like a fucking nightmare. Like the realtor wanted me to give them money under the table, and they tried to rug me. And guess what? They got rugged, and there wasn't anything they could do about it because they were doing something illegal and under the table, and they got rugged. And I ended up getting free money out of it. If I wanted to, I could not send these people their money, and they could literally go fuck off. And quite frankly, the way this lady was acting, again, judging me like my character, saying that I'm playing games when you don't even know me. Literally, lady, you don't even know me. All right. You want to judge my character? I mean, I could have done the same too. Single mom, part-time job of being a realtor, can't even do realtor documents correctly because she did shit the wrong way, which is resulting in her something that was her fault, resulting in her having to beg for money under the table. I could rug them. I could just not give them that money. I could just block everybody. Call up Andrew from Legal Mindset. Get Andrew to send them some intimidating paperwork. Call up the lender. Get them in trouble. But I made an agreement with these people, even though I think this agreement is fair. I'm gonna do it. All right, I'm going to do it, but I'm not living the rest of the next 12 hours going out of my way to do this shit. But anyway, guys, that was enough harassment. That was enough of me venting. What is the point of all this, guys? What is the point of all this? And I left out a lot of other bullshit problems that I had to deal with today. One of them was big, and I just didn't even mention it. But anyway, this is going to happen, you guys, continuously through life when you're on your journey to self-improvement and to be a better man. It's just going to happen. All right. People are literally going to come out of the woodwork to try to like grab you by your feet and just drag you down. All right. So you can't trust anybody anymore unless they've been 2x verified. You guys know what proof of work is. You guys know what proof of stake is. My crypto friends out there. This is proof of non-retardation. Like if you want me to trust you, you need to at least have some proof of non-retardation. I'm going to make a point here, guys. Let me get caught up with the chat because I know I've been going on and on and on. Let's see. Next legend, extremely envious of the Josh plus Sam plus Favlo Thought Patrol. Yes, you need to come join us. Come join us, my friend. By the way, guys, without sounding like a Sam, is this a? Let me know if I'm going overboard here when I say this. Without trying to sound like a pompous asshole. Seriously, like let me know if I'm going overboard. Without trying to sound like a pompous asshole. Me and my group literally have men moving from across their countries to come here to better their lives. All right. So not too pompous. All right. It's not just for me. It's people in the group because we have something here, guys. It's not just the location. It's these people too. So I literally have people moving their lives cross country that I need to help, literally need to help. And when this kind of bullshit happens, like, just don't even like these people are fucking retarded. Like they're quite frankly, guys, people are fucking retarded. I don't know. I guess I got kind of off topic there. I think the reason why I said that was because Nick, you need to come too, dude. You need to come. Like all of us need to be down here strong and powerful. And we can just, I don't know, reverse the rug pulls, guys. They're going to try to rug us. We'll just rug them back. Sam says, join us. Yep, exactly. Join us. Loyalty is extremely scarce. Yep. It is, dude. I have full loyalty to my dogs. I have full loyalty to people that are extremely close to me, trusted and verified. Very few, handful of people. All right. Other than that, ain't getting it from me. Unless you've been around for me a long time. You've done your proof of work. You've done your proof of anti-retardation. Cuddy Moose says it's true. Been rugged in a lot in my short existence on this planet. Yep. Fireens 4, what's up, guys? Made it just in time. Glad to see you, man. Morgan W says, bro, you're speaking directly to me tonight. Speaking directly to me tonight. This is where I've been the last couple of years. Yep, dude, just got up. Can't play by the rules anymore, man. Listen, guys, another thing too. Like me and Sam had a discussion about this all day today. Like literally, nothing works anymore. Nothing works anymore. People just cannot do their jobs anymore. Literally, people can't. Like. Nobody can do anything correctly anymore. So like, don't even, even if you have something coming to you and it's like the most easiest thing ever. So theoretically it should be done in a time efficient, effective manner. Don't expect it. It literally just don't even have expectations for it because you're going to lose energy by like having to exert being angry over it. But guys, on top of that though, if you are like us and you are a critical thinking individual who is on their pursuit of self-sovereignty, there is literally an extreme amount of what is the word I'm looking here for, guys? Excuse me, guys. Brain's drawing a blank from just talking way too much for a second. Incompetence, that too. There's an extreme amount of what's something there's a high probability of you having something good. Adjective. Extreme amount of benefit. Adjective for benefit, but what is the word I'm looking for? Anyway, guys, there's opportunity. There's extreme amount of opportunity. I couldn't even think of the fucking word opportunity. That's how long of a day it's been for me, guys. There's a extreme amount of opportunity for here if you are one of those people, all right? Chad, Donor Schwan says, our high trust society has been erred and we are approaching a third world shithole. It was intentional. Yep, it is. Like, again, guys, literally nobody can do their jobs anymore. And this is kind of like this cascading effect. Me and Sam talked about this a lot today. There's like a cascading effect of fuck ups. And like USA is going to zero. Mark my fucking words. USA is going to zero which I hope it does, because once it's all paved out, once it's all flattened over, back to the opportunity, there will be a lot of opportunity in rebuilding it back in the correct way. Sam says, seriously, everyone is running a goddamn scam. Yeah, exactly. You guys just need to operate and understand, like, once you move, you need to understand and operate out the preface that everyone is just trying to rug you, literally. And just be prepared for the rugs. Scott says, I feel your pain, Josh. I am way too trusting of people, and it has caused me pain in my 21 years. Now I am only bitten twice shy. Yeah, exactly. It's with the same saying, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Applies here. Ryan A said a comment, do you have COOF? I'm not going to show it on the screen because I don't want to get hurt by the algorithm. I don't know, Ryan. Maybe I got the coof. We'll never know. Patricio says, yo, yo, yo. Ryan says hello to you, Patricio. Cody Moose says, if only there was this decentralized, unbiased payment contract system we could utilize. Right. I was talking about that too. This whole entire process of dealing with like realtors, title company people, lenders, yada, 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 people you got to pay for like signing of your line on a piece of paper. If only there existed some sort of technology with something like smart contractual agreements written in code that was non-biased and just simply followed the rules, knocked out the middleman. Whoa, oh man, wouldn't that be really sweet, right? If only that kind of technology existed. Patricia says, hola, Ryan. Tú eres el chico de España que se dedica a soldar. Yes, free. Yep, that's right. You heard it here first. People want free things. Big surprise, right? Heir of debaggery. Me, Tom? Heir of debaggery for me? Hopefully not, my friend. If you believe there's an heir of debaggery from me, then greatly apologize, Tom, but I know you're not talking about me. Ryan A says, tell her she can have some air. Air is free. Right? I was like, what are the and the same people, guys, by the way, they asked me to split $165 they basically wrote a clause in the contract to have me give them $165 to help them pay to get a better flood insurance policy. Just like Jesus fucking Christ. These people are people. I didn't want to do it. My realtor was like, let's just do it, dude. Just get over with. And I didn't want to do it. I was like, no, we've already given too much. I shouldn't have listened, right? I shouldn't. You're right. Shouldn't have listened. Because once you guys got to notice, once you start giving out inches to these kind of people, take notes. Start taking notes because start taking notes of how many inches you gave, because pretty soon you're going to notice them taking miles. What the F? Free money, right? Which again, it was money that was agreed to, right? It was money that was agreed to be free, but still, the premises of why they wanted it was retarded in the first place. I probably shouldn't say that word, guys. RETARDET. Excuse me. Patricio says, I am Latinx. Send me money. I am oppressed. Okay, Patricio, we'll send you some dollars immediately after the stream. We'll do it. I'm just Spanish, but still want free money. Right, guys. Right. San Patricio says, they said they were going to send it on Friday and they did not. Yep, that's right. They were supposed to send it on Friday. Didn't do it. So again, all these things that I was willing to do everything that I was supposed to. I was going to be a good boy. And all the problems that were put onto me, my hindrance, were none of my fault whatsoever. Swift in quotes, LOL, Tom Graff. Yeah, exactly. It's not Swift at all. I mean, okay. So the Swift payment processing system, if you're just going from like one bank to another, and they're in the same like geographical location, it actually is Swift because all you have to do is type a message. Now, the fact that you have to wait on people to do their job to send that message, then that's where it becomes unswift. Because again, what do people do best nowadays in 2021? Inefficient work. Ryan A says, LOL. Yep. Tom Graff, 4K is friggin' a lot for quote unquote repairs. And this lady's not going to use 4K for repairs. I can guarantee you, by the way that she's acting, like they desperately need it now. This lady's not. They needed $165 to help them get a better insurance policy. This lady's not using that repair. She's going to go buy something retarded with it. And then she's going to get rugged when she realizes these tenants aren't going to pay her. But not my problem anymore. Have fun, both tenants and new house owner. Which, by the way, the tenants, they're gonna miss me. Oh boy, they're gonna miss me. They thought I was a mean, mean man. Oh boy, they're gonna miss me. But that's not my problem anymore either. Cody Moose says, I can't wait until we just NFT deeds and automate the shit. Yep. Banks suck. Patricio, yes, indeed. Pull the rugs, take the drugs, fill the TALIBAN with slugs, wear the MASK, take the VAXX, live in fear, don't guard your rear. Yep. Yeah, guys, just be a good boy. Do all the above. Sounds like a rug set up to me. It does. The whole thing sounds like a rug. You know what, guys, too? I forgot this part, too. When I was talking to my manager on the phone, which, by the way, again, I talk to this guy on a regular basis because I know him on a personal level, all right? Been banking with this bank for like 20 years. Like, it's a small private bank. He was like, dude, I can't send that to you. And quite frankly, if I were you, I wouldn't give him that money. He was like, I just wouldn't do it. Wouldn't do it. I would advise you, Josh, not to do it. And I was like, man, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it because I'm a good guy. I got to be a good boy. Got to be a good boy, don't you know? Sam says, quote, I give you the money, you give me the donut. End of transaction. Mitch Hedberg. Yep. If only that were the case. If only the world worked the way that it was supposed to. Ryan A says, you don't walk your dogs. I do, Ryan. I walk them at least literally like 6 times a day, sometimes more than that. And that's literally like about 2 or 3 hours of my time I have to spend going up, down elevators, walking dogs, all this stuff. I try to get most of my phone calls done when I do that. Cody Moose says, where is this mysterious second pupper I'm hearing about? The brown one. He's old and he's probably asleep. You've seen him on. If you follow me on Instagram, you've seen him. Cody Moose also says, where is? Sam, there's your spelling correction. Sorry, burped, guys. Patricia says, at Sam, you are the most base parentheses folk because you make jokes about parentheses folks. Redacted. Patricia says, LOL. Ryan A says, can't you tell them to fuck off to the bank, make a transfer? Yeah, pretty much told that to them like 12 times. They don't care. Don't you understand, Ryan? Don't you understand that my life, I don't exist. My life's not important. Only these people, these overly entitled people's lives are important. Come on, man. No, I didn't take a test. Come on, man. I did tell them that, though, Ryan. I did tell them that. It wasn't good enough, and they've been harassed. I've been being harassed up until it's 9:48 over here. Until about 2 hours ago was the last time I got harassed, and I literally just had to stop texting back. And I had to be mean to my realtor, which I really didn't want to because I went to high school with this kid. Feel bad for him. I guess I shouldn't feel bad for him because he's doing his job, and all of this is kind of like their fault and not mine. And like, it's funny, guys. You know what else is funny too, guys? This happens to me all the time. I swear, it happens to me all the time. I'll do everything 100% by the rules. I'll do everything 100% the way that I'm supposed to. I'll go out of my way above and beyond to be extra nice people. Someone else fucks up. They ask me, the rule following, law abiding citizen, hey, I know you were obeying the rules. I know you're going above and beyond out of your way to do all these things that you're supposed to do. I know that we made the mistake, but if you don't mind, could you please pull your pants down and bend over so we can, furk you a little bit? And then I say to them, no, you may not furk me in the bumhole. Sorry. I literally played by the rules and I did everything I was supposed to do like a good little boy. So no, you may not bend me over and put that thing on my bumhole. And then you're the bad guy. You are the bad guy. When I say you, mate, I mean I become the bad guy because even though I literally didn't do anything wrong, I literally play within the rules. Someone tries to pull my pants down and put one inside of me, and I tell them no. I become the bad guy for not letting them want to do that. It's crazy how this works all the time, guys. It works like that all the time. You'd be surprised. And people are fucking it's 2021. Cody says, my thoughts exactly. Yep. Again, Cody. I've literally spent hours trying to appease these people like in every way possible form, and it wasn't good enough for them. Until I got to the point where I literally told my realtor, I was like, dude, you gotta leave me alone, or else I'm gonna call my lawyer, and I'm gonna call also the lender, because I know if I call the lender, and I tell them what happened, somebody's going to get in trouble, and it's not going to be me. And just call my lawyer up and have him write passive-aggressive, threatening letters to them, and just basically take up all their time and do unto them what they did to me. So I had to literally make that threat, or else I was like, they wouldn't leave me alone. Like, I can't even breathe without having to see a message on my phone about this, which is just dumb. But yeah, no, to answer, guys, nope, couldn't just do that. That didn't suffice. Didn't suffice, to say the least. Sam says, Once these parenthesis folks come in, they're in the colon. Then the colon folks follow. Yep, indeed. What was based, Patricio? That was probably an older comment. Yeah, that was from like 30 minutes ago. Holy crap. Sorry, guys. I'm getting really behind on these comments. Ryan A says, why didn't you call her and tell her that? So when you're dealing with a house, you don't interact with a realtor. Your realtor interacts with their realtor. But I did tell him to give her my number, and I would gladly explain to them the same thing that I was telling him and everyone else. I mean, they know, Ryan, listen, Ryan, the reason why I'm upset about this whole situation isn't because I'm just being passive aggressively angry. I'm upset because I did explain all these things to them. These people did know all these things, and they were factual things that were being said, and it didn't matter to them. They still wanted it their way or no way. Logic, not even once. Cody says, I can already tell you handled that way better than I would have. Well, let's just say I've had experience dealing with real estate rug pulls. Nick says, this is why you can't do shit under the table. Yep, precisely, my friends. Under the table, people can't be trusted. Nope. MLD would have nuked that lady. Yeah, I want to destroy this lady. I have her number in her name, too. Oh, boy, I do. Yeah, sick the dogs on her. Yep. You, sir, are a better man than me, LMAO. Working towards it, Cody. Proof of intellect. Right, proof of intellect. That's what we need. People need proof of intellect. If you can't have proof of intellect, if you can't prove above 85 IQ, get away from me. Sorry, nothing personal, but please get away from me because you're just going to make my life worse. It's nothing personal. You're just going to make my life worse. You're going to make it worse for me, and I'm going to be irritable around you, and you're not going to want me to be irritable around you. Tom says, keep trucking, man. You're doing a great job building this community. Thank you very much. Upside, yes, indeed. Got to find a way there, says Alex. Yes, indeed. Tom RKBA says, did you code the API for Node-RED? No, I did not code the API for Node-RED. Babe Hunker says, once the first world falls, and it will, the rest of the world falls with it. Yep. Trisha says, I hope DeFi replaces this bullshit bureaucracy in the future. Yeah, guys, you know what's really funny? Like, anywhere we think the reason why things aren't streamlined and efficient is because we have all this like bureaucracy, literal nonsense. All these like third-party people whose jobs, quite frankly, like their job is to just take up time and do nothing. They could literally be replaced with code. You better look out. Better watch out. It's coming. Nick says, I'm suspicious of anything free. Yeah. Not you, the other party in the house sale. Okay, thank you. The debaggery. Yes, indeed. Definitely much debaggery upon them. Don't worry, the government will rug them soon. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, they got it coming, man. They got it coming. Wade, laugh. Eli says, Josh, what are the chances of finding work by taking your course and becoming competent in coding? Is it an AS or BS degree needed? Your thoughts? No, Eli. An AS or BS degree is not needed to get a job. Let me see if I can pull up this article for you. Guys, I'm sorry. I forgot about the Ask Me Anything. I was trying to rent and make a point here. All right, Eli. Let me pull up some stats for you. And possibly, where is this article? Let me see if I can find this, guys. Hold on, Eli. I will tell you this though. Fact of the matter is, majority, so more than half of the people who are working as developers, software engineers, or related type of field do not have a college degree. Majority of them are self-taught. And to answer your other questions, let me pull this article if I can find it first. Sorry, buddy. Let me find this 1 second. Guys, Solana is $69 hairs. This is indeed a very good day. A very good day indeed. Holy shit, dude! What the fuck? Eli, I can't find this article for you, but if you go to Stack Overflow, this is an article from back in 2017, and you can guarantee that those numbers are higher now. What are the chances of finding work after taking my courses? Well, I can guarantee you that if you just take one course, it's not going to... It's probably a start for you, but it's not going to like get you a job per se. Most people that just take a course do it because they want to learn what the specific course is about. However, the people who are then there for a year, there are several people in the community, I don't know if there's any in the chat, who have gotten jobs and opportunities from jobs from being in the network and taking advantage of it. What are the chances of that? Exactly 3.49999%. I don't know. I can't tell you the chances of that in the same way that a college literally can't tell people the chances of them getting a degree after school. You guys realize when you go to college and get a bachelor's degree, there is no guarantee of a job, right? No guarantee of a job. However, even though I can't give you numbers, I can tell you most of that is going to be based off of how much effort, work, and time you're willing to put into it. So if it means enough to you, surely you will be putting enough time, effort, and work into getting that done. But if it doesn't mean enough to you, you're just gonna half-ass it and take your time, which I'm cool with either way. Whatever you want to do. What are my thoughts on it? Again, I mean, I can't say anything bad about my group. Literally have people who have been and are in the process of moving different countries to come down here. There's a guy on my sofa right now who literally packed up and left, not from a different country. He came from Georgia, but literally packed up and left to come down here and partake in what we got going on in the group. So that doesn't speak volumes or anything to you. I don't know what else to tell you about that. I can tell you though, like, we have good guys, and if you're willing to do the work, it's definitely a possibility. In fact, the majority of these people that do those jobs do not have a degree in that related field. That is like old school thinking. It is thing of the past, my friend, in the same way that the dollar is the thing of the past. Tom also says, don't guard your rear. F that, I'm buying another cig. Do it. Nick Sledge says, Josh, just remind me how much I hate elevators. Yeah, dude, elevators are super annoying. Cody Moose says, Eli, no degree necessary. Source, I have no degree, and there is someone who is in our group. Eli says, was it difficult finding a job? Look, one thing you guys got to realize, listen, you guys got to realize this. People, anyone that has like interest in becoming a software engineer, they don't hand out jobs, people. They don't hand out 6-figure jobs to people that you can work remote and just do several hours of work a week, maybe sometimes more, sometimes less, to people who, like, it's not just super easy to do that, all right? It's not super easy to do that. They don't just hand it out to anyone, right? They hand it out to people who can get the job done, right? The good news is, if you don't know how to get the job done, you can certainly learn based off of putting yourself out there and spending enough time, effort, and energy and sweat equity to get it done. And the other good news is, literally, if you're a monkey and you can get this done, they'll give you a job. They don't even care if you can't speak English. As long as you can communicate with them in some way, shape, or form and get the job done, they can give you that job. Tom RKB says, I'm getting housed for $1,000 become some douche nozzle tailgating me and smacked into my car. Liberty Mutual's pretending their client didn't do it, and I had to pay the deductible to get my car. Yeah, guys, insurance is a fucking Ponzi scheme. Literally, all these things, all these bureaucratic things we have, it's all fucking fake. It's all made up. People don't even do their jobs, guys. People literally don't even do their jobs. I implore you guys, if you live in a city where you can walk around, don't pay insurance on your car. Put the car underneath the garage. Don't give these fucking people your money. If you want this to go away, you got to stop playing their games, guys. Insurance is a fucking Ponzi scheme. Like, you can't do anything about it. They want you to pay them money. They want you to pay them money on a monthly basis when you most likely never need to use their services. What are you paying money for? You're paying money so that in case something happens, they can give you money to fix it, right? First of all, no. Make enough money on your own to where you can depend on yourself to fix it, all right? In case of emergency, you should have enough money to be able to take care of it, all right? 2, be a better driver, be more responsible. 3, don't drive. That's an option. 4, these people, sorry, I was giving you guys solutions. 3, excuse me. What is the problem with it too? Then when it's time for you to use their services for what you pay them for, they make it almost impossible to do. And they want you to give them more money. They want you to pay more money as well. So you know what that's called, guys? It's called pimping. It's called pimping. Literally, that's called pimping. Insurance is literally legalized pimping. Nick's Legend says, if you think Josh is big, wait until you see his lawyer. Yeah, my lawyer is indeed a very, very large man. Cody Moose says, it's definitely not easy, but it's doable. I got kind of lucky with my network. Yeah, guys, another thing too, like, a lot of this stuff has to do with networking, which part of our group purpose is for networking. And just having the right people, like, telling you having the right people alongside of you who have been there, done that a bazillion times. makes it a lot easier, literally with anything you do in life. And that's what we're here for. Ryan A says, is this the only time of day you stream? It's like 4 a.m. for me. Usually lately, yes, because I haven't had time to. However, considering quitting my day job soon, Sam's shaking his hand over there. Considering quitting my day job soon, don't really, not 100% sure on that. What I want, I haven't needed my day job for quite some time, but it's nice to get extra free money. That's not free, but it's nice to get extra money. It's nice to have health insurance. And at the same time, I really wanted to have like that 10 years of professional software engineering experience on my resume, but that's kind of a vanity thing. So I don't know. That's going to see. But if I do have some more free time, and I would like to do some morning streams as well, probably like morning or 12 o'clock streams, because the nighttime streams, guys, they kill me too, because it's just after I have long days and I have more shit to do. Ryan A says, wasn't XRP making banking faster? XDDDD. I mean, the point of XRP was to basically be like a replacement for a payment processing system. I mean, it is technically faster, but that's probably never going to happen. Like, they would have to have all these CBs, if you guys know what I mean. The central Bs would have to agree on that. We know that's not going to be the case because they don't make that monetary policy. They don't make the money. That would mean that they would have to depend on Ripple to make their money. So what do they like? They don't like things that aren't 100% in their control. Although I'm sure they could take control of it. But will it be used somewhere though? I'm sure it will. Jaron George says, Josh, I like to code, but not the developer lifestyle, as there is no social life. Any advice on how to get a good social life as a developer? Sam, do you think that we have bad social lives? Yeah, Jiren, I'm without being disrespectful, the social life has nothing to do with being a developer. That's like a personal thing, and if that's a personal thing, that's something that you could personally work on, like yourself. If you are working a development job where you are forced to be glued to a computer for 12 hours a day, cranking out code every day, then that is a toxic work environment that is not worth your time, unless they're paying you $400K a year. If they're paying you $400K a year, that's fine. Spend a couple of years doing that, probably be good for you. But if they're not doing that, there is a better paying, easier job writing code elsewhere. So just get a better job. And I have a great work to life balance, man. I probably have the best work. The only reason I'm still have my day job right now is because the work to life balance is like pretty sweet. So like, I'll give them that. I write code. Now I write code in Pascal on a homemade IDE that doesn't have syntax highlighting, doesn't have real breakpoints, so you can't really debug anything. Written in 2002, and so where I code for crop insurance, and I'm also not very how can I say this? I'm not very enthusiastic about farmers insurance, but that part's not that great. But the great part about it is I have a great work-to-life balance. So like that's probably the main reason why I'm still there. And I got some cool people on my team too. So Antonio says, Ryan A, yes, that was XRP. That's what XRP is for. Swift may go away. That would be really nice. I fucking hate Swift. And dude, like, hey, like a lot of people hate XRP. I don't have anything wrong. I don't hate them. I don't love them. I would gladly like to see banks use that as opposed to just the Swift payment processing system. Nick's Legend says, you let them onto your sofa. Let who? Well, who into my sofa? Come on to. Oh yeah, no, yeah. We'll have to say. I mean, well, Nick. Now we got me here, Sam here, Pablo here, Babe Honker in the chat is here. Soon we'll have Kyle here, and then Fido's coming after that. Then we got Michael Z potentially coming soon after that. Maybe not, a little bit longer. However, that is his plan. We have about 2 other people planning on coming after that. So by the time you come, Nick, you'll have plenty. You already have multiple sofas to choose from. By the time you come, you'll have even more sofas to choose from that. Nick, let's come to Phoenix, guys. I have a free sofa. We will definitely come to Phoenix and come to Phoenix and destroy your house and your sofa, so that way you're forced to come move down here with us. Jiren says, look how quick at, should I even say this word? AFGHANANISTAN fell. Yep. Look at it. Why do you think that is? Nobody can do the jobs anymore. Producer says, here in Chile, car insurance is mandated by law. Yeah, here too, dude. But what else is mandated? I mean, people ignore the law all the time. the own government ignores the law. So Patricia says it's a crony scheme for the insurance companies. Yep. Yeah, exactly. Tom Graff, pimp or be pimped, my friend. Exactly. Car insurance is borderline required in the US. Yep. Bro, did you get a new mic? Yes, it did. What is up, Fido? I will definitely indeed be calling you after this, unless you're still in the plane. If you're in the plane, don't want to call you because that might blow the plane higher into the sky than it really is, which we don't want to do that. That is very bad to do. Matt W says, yo, what's up, Matt? Good to see you. Bring Sam on stream. Sam, do you want to come say hey? Sam saying yes sticker. Do you want to come do the Sam saying yes sticker meme? Sam saying yes sticker in real life. What's up, guys? Sam saying yes. Sam saying yes right here. Right there, right now. Tom RKBA says, I can code currently use Go. Okay, Golang for QA automation. I want to move forward, but I'm stuck in some areas. How can your courses help? The courses, we don't have any, I don't have any Golang courses right now. The courses aren't going to help for you. Probably the meta webinars for in between would be the most beneficial for you, honestly, my friend. Eli says, thanks, guys. I'll join you guys group soon once I get my finances straight. Sure thing, dude. Take your time. Kyle says, soon. Asterisks. We should have been doing the quotes soon. Nick says, you talked Fido into coming. I don't know. Fido might give me Fido might confirm. I mean, I think I definitely influenced him, dude. But I'm not influencing Fido to come here. First of all, Fido is a sovereign individual, so he can work wherever the fuck he wants. So that's it. Coming here wouldn't be like hindrance on him at all. But I'm sure I did I didn't influence him a little bit, kind of harass him. Was like, dude, come on, just come. But I'm not doing that to anybody, particularly Fido. I fucking love that kid, dude. He's like one of my best friends, and he is the first person that I ever had to deal with helping people out. And so obviously everything I'm telling him, I think is going to be beneficial for him. And I think it's beneficial for all of us. Christian said, good evening. Good evening, peace sign, my friends. Alex says, you're going to need a bigger place. Yep. Might be having to move. Actually, Alex, however, was also told today that I'm not going to have to move. But I also kind of would like to move. Alex, we're talking about the Hot Dude Mansion. Talking about the Hot Dev Mansion, actually. Because I don't know if it would just be hot dudes or if it would just be people from the hot dev. If you guys don't know, DD is essentially the technological branch of the hot dude army, and we were going to have the hot dev mansion. Basically, we're going to get a 6 or 7 bedroom place and just divvy it up between all of us, and actually literally get a mansion for what we can pay monthly. So that might be a possibility. We're talking about it. We need $73 Solana. What the fuck? Guys, Solana is $73. I have no idea what is money anymore, guys. What is money, dude? Is it too late to buy in more? Should I do that live on stream? Is that a bad idea? Am I FOMOing? It's literally FOMOing, guys. It's literally FOMOing, guys. Dude. Holy shit! What is money anymore? What is money? Is any of this stuff even real anymore? I don't think so. Dude, nothing is real anymore, Sam. Literally nothing is real. All of this is fucking fake. Everything's fake. X Ponet Chill says there's something about being laser focused men that want level up and better each other. Yeah, I mean, because you're putting yourself in the vicinity of people who are good people and hardworking people. And what do we know about just life in general? You are the culmination of the people who are closest to you, right? You're the culmination of people who are the closest to you. And so, if you're going to be with hardworking people, you're going to become a hardworking person. Plus, if you're with people who are like-minded, also enjoy the same things, have the same relative areas of skill sets, that frees you up and it gives you the ability to pool all your resources together to do something better as one, better united as divided. We have a plan for, but it will indeed be a secret until it is formulated. It will indeed remain a secret until it is initiated. Wade Emery says, what is up, Christian Soto? What is up? That shit got delayed. Shit, bro. That sucks. You're probably going to be... It was an 11 o'clock flight. You're probably going to be in the airport for forever, dude. Tom RKBA says language doesn't matter. Yeah, you're right. You're right. It's not about so much language. It's more so I would be to answer the question before. Actually, it's not. It's more so I would be doing working on specific projects. To be honest with you, Jiren says, what does your courses cover? Right now, only offering 2 courses. However, we've already done 3 this year, but the 2 most recent ones were web development and then blockchain fundamentals, which was not just we're in the middle of right now, not just the coding aspect of the blockchain, but also like explaining it from a technological standpoint. However, in the past, we've done C# courses, we've done Java courses. I don't know what the next one's going to be, but we basically just start with each course on the preface that people don't know any code because it's more newbie friendly. And then we go from there and we get you to where you can actually start writing some code and bada boom, bada bing. However, Jiren, for the yearly people, we have in between each courses these things called meta webinars, which are pretty much everyone is like working 24/7, 365 days a year. People get burnt out, people leave, and people leave for months and come back. But what we do in those is we literally all pool our resources together to help people learn specific things they're a deficit at. We pair people up to share knowledge of programming together. We give people projects to do. We help manage their GitHub portfolios. We tell them what to do next for the GitHub portfolios. It's basically just like, it's like this. I can sit here all day long and say all the things we do. Like, oh my God, we're so great. We have all these things. And if you really want, go to this website right here, developadirection.com, and read the 40 bullet point list of all the things that we say that we do, which, by the way, there's not enough bullet points on there to explain everything we do. But to simplify it, because I really don't want to sit here, I actually want to have a real podcast night. I don't want to sit here and plug about my show. To simplify it, think about it like this. If you want to learn, if you're wherever you are in life, you don't know how to get that job, right? You don't even know how to code at all, and you don't even know where to start. Joining the group puts you into a network around people who have been there and done that, or on the same process as you, on the same journey as you to do that. And it takes, what you're paying for is you take that burden of not knowing what to do and putting that burden onto us. And to us, it's really not that much of a burden because we've been there and done that before. That's what you're paying for. That's what you get. You no longer have the onus and the responsibility of knowing what to do. You just get told what to do, and if you just do it, you'll end up being okay. And Tana says, you guys set up a trap house, an XRP trap house. We're going to have a Doge trap house, a crypto trap house. Just you guys wait. Christian Soto says, Wade, I'm doing all right. How are you doing, man? I'm sure Wade is doing very good. God, guys, so much chats. I'm trying to catch up. Let me move faster. Sam says, finger over mouth going shh emoji. Patricia says, I'm going to buy the developer direction when you're past. Do it, my friend. Dom D says, DD is HDA IT department. Yep, it is. Alex says, I got to get over there. You do need to come ASAP. We will hang out with you for sure. We might haze you a bit, though. Cody Moo says, KSM over $300. Jesus Christ. Stop. You guys are making me FOMO. Stop it. Ryan says, don't FOMO. Christian Soto says, hamburger emojis in the chat. Again, what is $1? What is $1 anymore? Tom says, DCA only. Money isn't real. Yep, exactly. Ryan A says, sell 14K soon. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. When sell is 14K. What are you going to do when sell is 14K, Sam? We're going to Mars? Hookers and blow? Can we bring the hookers and blow to Mars? I think we should do that. When sell 14K, you guys will know because we won't be on here. We'll be sending videos from Mars with hookers and blow. What Emery says, very good, Christian Soto. Jaron says, hot dev life, make money, write code, don't be soy. Exactly. Eat, lift, program, guys. Simple as that. You can't really be set up for failure if all you spend your time doing in life is eating, lifting, and programming. Now, you got to do some other things, but if you spend the majority of your time eating, lifting, and programming, you're going to have a good time. Antonio says, Cardano is about to go crazy. They're about to have smart contracts soon. I hope. That would be nice. Don't really care for Cardano very much because I don't like Charles Hoskinson's, but I do. We got to evolve, guys. We got to keep moving. These people, they need to have their smart contracts. We need to have the ecosystem continuing to evolve and grow, guys. So I hope it actually comes out soon, Antonio. I really do. Kyle W says it's more like Kyle saying soon face. Kyle is coming soon. T-Man Scott says, have you heard of bioinformatics? Bioinformatics. Whew. Or know anyone in your group who is in that field? It looks like a good field. I could leverage my biology background after I learned to code. Sam knows a guy. Scott. Message Linus Sam. Scott, this is not my group. Don't say your group. You're in the group, bro. This is your group too, dude. This is your group too. What are you talking about? Tom says, I'm thinking of doing the blockchain class. Do you have C++? No, we're not doing C++. I kind of think that's like, honestly, guys, I'm probably gonna discontinue C# and the Java courses. Maybe not Java because I feel like they're deprecated. To be quite honest with you, Fido says, Josh, what do you think about Bitcoin being something akin to God? Seems like Max Kaiser believes this is the case. Yeah, like, all right. How deep do you want me to go into this, Fido? Should I go deep? Should I get tinfoil hat out? Metaphorical tinfoil hat. All right. So to answer that question, I believe, like, let's just say like this. If we're talking about things that exist within the realm of possibility, all right, it wouldn't be far-fetched for me to assume that if we had an intelligent, loving creature that made us all, and that person had to invent some sort of technology to solve literally all the world's problems right now, that person would have invented literally Bitcoin. So in a way, God, I was supposed to talk about that on stream tonight. Fuck. Look on the board. The what's his name? The guy, Space Force. Yeah. Jason Lowery, guys. So someone from the Space Force, an ex higher upling person. I don't know what exactly they did in the Air Force. Basically, explain in detail like the game theory, how Bitcoin literally brings world peace because it incentivizes people not to destroy their enemies. Fido, I think you know why it is how and why it incentivizes people not to destroy their enemies. Well, one reason. So I won't spend time explaining that, but I guess one reason out the bat, I mean, you can take your private keys to death with you, right? So if someone needs your private keys, and they kill you, sorry, ain't gonna get it. I think there's like a spiritual aspect to, like, you know, the possibility of like there being a tool that people use together for the benefit of mankind. So, you know, how far does that go? I really don't know, but I mean, it's within the realm of possibility that like that this technology, I believe, is going to change mankind, change the world for the better, guys. I mean that with honest sincerity. That's why I got the sign back here. That's why I got this guy. Somebody, one of you guys sent me this in the mail. All right. I look at it every day. All right. Buy it. Literally buy it or have fun staying poor. Tom RKBA says, oh, I like the idea of building up a good portfolio. Yeah, you need to, dude. You definitely need to in 2021. You got to stay competitive with the G-Hub portfolio. Tom Graff says, I've benefited a lot from meta webinars in a short time. Well worth the investment, in my honest opinion. Thank you, Tom. And guys, actually, I've been thinking about this today. Like, I'm actually looking forward to this course being finished because I know I have so many of you guys that like need shit taken care of in the meta webinars. And I missed the days in between the courses where we only had meta webinars and we only had 4 courses a year. However, time to change. Got more courses now, but I'm thinking the next 2 months are probably going to most likely be meta webinar based, which is what I want, and I think everyone else needs that too. Jiren says, I know to code, also have a job, but I have problems negotiating and how to skill up in industry. Yeah, I mean that's literally like, Jiren, you're gonna be around people who have literally had that same problem, and then problem solved and troubleshooted their way out of that problem, and then no longer had that problem and can explain to you and help you how to do that. On top of that, I don't know if I should. It's probably legal gray area. I mean, one thing we do, Jiren, is we literally have people record their interviews, unless they're in a situation where they absolutely can't. Sam records all of his phone calls. People, I mean, a lot. We have a large database of recorded interviews, so you can listen to ours for help. But anytime you have one, we'll have you record it, come in there, and we'll like listen to it live with you, and we'll critique it. So we're not gonna like bullshit you. If you said something stupid or wrong, we would help you with that for sure. That's the whole point of it. Christian says, looking crisp, man. Thank you very much. Christian Soto. Marion says, appreciate show. Be joining you soon. Tom says, win $50 X. I don't know. I don't know about that. Are you Vishant? I don't know. That is Vishant. Right? That is Vishant. Wait, Emery's Eat Lift program plus hookers and blow. Yes, indeed. Tricia says, yep. It is deep, balls deep. Yeah. You're right, Josh. I'm part of the group, the tech arm of the Hot Dude Army. LOL. Yes, indeed. JP just got my pass. New to the community, but not MLD's community. Yeah, dude. I saw you joining there. It's good to see you around, bro. Nick Legend says, Alvaro, I wrote a blog post on Bitcoin being super software daemon entity. It's crazy to like look at it like that. Like it is just this little super software daemon entity. Spin Doctor says, learn to code. Semicolon, escape the cubicle. Semicolon, wish I had sooner. Yep, get away from that cubicle, guys. It is also a Ponzi scheme. Put the cubicle down, guys. Alex says, dreamed of this time running cables on the floor in cold freezer server rooms. This is the time. This is the time, guys. The geeks took over. Yes, indeed. All right, guys. So, finally ran through all those chat messages. Okay, so, instead of being a pessimistic Patty and crying about the house thing, I just wanted you guys to understand, like, this to me, like, this the having to deal with stuff like this, guys. If you are working your way up in life, you can literally expect this to come at you from every single way. Literally every single way. Even if you're a good boy and you play by all the rules and do the right thing, just expect people are going to see you playing by the rules and be like, hey, I'm going to fuck that guy. I'm going to bend him over. Fuck him out, pat him out like a mallard duck, fuck him all nice and deep, like. And you just can't let people fuck you, guys, because if you continue to let people fuck you, your bum's going to start feeling painful, and you're not going to like that. Trust me, you're not going to like it. But so, why do I say that? So you guys can be prepared. You guys can be prepared. All right, prepared for these things to happen. All right, start seeing the rug pulls when they come. And just, dude, you guys have to like, I don't know if any of you guys played the game RuneScape, all right? The good old game RuneScape. There was a area in RuneScape called the Wilderness, all right? And you could just literally go kill other players in the wilderness. When you killed them, you took their items and you harvested their items. People would enjoy to fight each other, and so they would like have casual fights. Like, all right, we're going to agree on this kind of fight, yada, yada, yada. And they had these people. They called rushers or PJers, player jumpers, all right? And what they would do is they would wait for other people to begin a fight, and they would like casually take advantage of a small glitch in the software to where they could just go and hurt someone else in the middle of their fight, because you're not supposed to attack someone in a fight if they're already in a fight. And they would just basically like come in, they would use some kind of special attack, and they would, if the person died, they would take their shit and they would leave, or if they failed to kill the person, they would just leave anyway, right? These people didn't really have any, what we would say in the game, honor. They were a no honor. They were a no honor PKer. But anyway, in real life, you got to think of it like that, all right? You got to think about, like, if you're literally just hanging out, like, doing the things the way you're supposed to do it, you can just expect people to come out the woodwork, try to stab you with a dagger a few times, take your money and leave. Just expect it, all right? Now, you can be prepared for that, and you can watch for it. And what you can do is you can reverse PJ those people. You can formulate yourself to a manner to where you actually want people to come do that to you. You want people to come do it to you because you know that the easiest way to pimp someone is when they're trying to pimp you. All right? So just be prepared to reverse pimp. Just got to reverse pimp, bro. Just be confident, bro. Just reverse pimp, bro. So yeah, guys, just expect this stuff to happen, all right? Don't just let like life drag you down when these problems come, all right? Because they're gonna come, guys. I swear to God, guys, problems are going to come if you're trying to move up in the world. And even people that you trusted before, you're gonna see people show their real faces when this stuff kind of happens, because people are going to come out of the woodwork, going to try to stab you with a dagger and take your money. All right. Christian Soto says, pessimistic Patty LMAO. Greg B, what is up, my dude, in the house? Pimp or be pimped? You get a clap for Greg, guys. Round of applause for Greg. This guy gets it. All right, guys, an hour and 20 minutes. I have to go take care of some things that I was unable to do before. Like, comment, subscribe. Show me some love, guys. If you aren't subscribed, please subscribe, because I need to get 1K subs. That's my next goal. 1K subs. ELP is going to 1K. You heard it here first, fellas. ELP is going to 1K. What will happen first, guys? Will Bitcoin reach 100K, or is ELP YouTube channel going to reach 1K subs? I guess we'll have to see. I love you guys. Thanks for supporting me. Thanks for being out here. Also, if you have something you want me to talk about, as always, leave a comment. As long as it's not something stupid, I will consider talking about it, make an episode about it. And that's all I have for you guys today. I'm out. Later.
Pump it. Pump it again. And again.
What the bloody hell is going on? The shakeout wasn't finished yet. Why haven't we crashed it?
Keep up, Jacob. This is all within expected ranges.
No. Recommence the dumps. Continue the black swans. Accelerate it. Bounce the dead cat. Pull the rugs. Build back even better. Activate the cyber pandemic. I'm in charge here. But the shadows.
It is not yours to take, Bok. The truth will set us free. It must.